Happy Friday, BSU. And yes, I'm coming to you from a different spot in my house because it was just too noisy downstairs. So I'm here talking to you from upstairs. And that's okay. We can do this. We did it before. So let's get right to it. Today is Friday, June 12th, 2020. Okay. So no sight word challenge today because you have that sight word quiz later, and it's so exciting. It's the final sight word quiz of the year. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see how many sight word champions we have. Okay, moving on to writing. Okay, excuse me. So today in writing, you are going to write your opinion, okay? Do you want to know what you're writing your opinion on? Okay, you're writing your opinion on the best dessert. Now remember that opinion is just what you think. It's not right, it's not wrong, but you can have really strong opinions, and sometimes your opinion might change someone else's opinion if you have really good reasons, okay? So now desserts are things that are sweet, like cake, cookies, ice cream, pies. Those are all desserts, okay? And you get to decide which one you want to write about, okay? Which one do you think is the best dessert, okay? Now, when you write, say you choose cake, make sure that you say what type of cake, okay? So don't just say cake, but chocolate cake, strawberry shortcake, vanilla cake, party cake. There's so many types of cakes. So make sure that you give a specific type of cake or a specific type of pie or a specific type of ice cream. Okay, don't just say ice cream or pie. Okay, let me show you how you're going to set this up. Okay, you're going to have a topic sentence. Blank is the best dessert. Okay, see that? Then you're going to give your reasons why it's the best, because that's where it's really important. If you give enough reasons, someone might agree with you. And then you're going to wrap it up by saying, that is why blank is the best dessert. Okay? Now, you know my favorite dessert. It's chocolate chip cookies. Really simple. But if you give some really good reasons why the dessert you chose is the best dessert, you might change my mind and I might agree with you. Okay? So video on pause. Go do that and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. Cannot wait to read all about your favorite dessert and why it's the best dessert. Okay, moving on to humanities. So yesterday I asked you to identify the problem and solution in the story. Okay. So what was the problem in the story? Yes, Pete's sandwich was too big. He couldn't finish it. Okay. What was the solution in the story? Yes, he invited some friends to help him eat the sandwich. Okay, now it's your turn to be the author again. Now we already know the problem. Pete's sandwich was too big. He couldn't finish eating it. Now come up with a solution that's different from the story. Okay, think about this for a bit before you write. Video on pause. Go do that and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. Cannot wait to read about how you solved Pete's problem. Moving on to art. Okay, today's art is going to be tricky with paper folding and drawing. But let me show you the paper fold first. So you're going to get a piece of paper that looks like this. I've already folded mine. You're going to fold in half this way and then in half again, like the two sides are giving each other a hug. Then you're going to pinch and slide, pinch and slide, so you get a nice crease. You're gonna turn your paper this way. Now, this assignment is for 3 people to be drawing, okay? But if you don't have 3 people, you can do it with 2 people, you can do it with 1. It's best with 3 people, but we'll talk about doing it with 2 people or just by yourself, okay? But let me show you what you're doing. So on this top half here, the first person is just going to draw the face and the neck of someone, a person, okay? Then the person is going to take the paper and flip it over and give it to the next person. That person's job is to draw from the neck down to the waist. Okay, so you're going to draw from the neck to the waist, the middle part of the body, with arms too, okay? Now this person has a tricky job because they have to go inside pull out this part here, tuck it under, and flip, and give it to the third person. Now, if one person has drawn the head, another person has drawn the middle part, what is this person drawing? Yes, the legs, okay? Now, that person's going to draw the legs. The key to this is that no one is supposed to see the drawing before, okay? When you're all done, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here's the head, okay? And then let's see. Here's the body, the middle part of this woman's body. Oh, look, she has a really cool coat and gloves and a beautiful scarf. And then here's the bottom. But look, down here she's wearing shorts and sneakers. That's the cool part of this drawing, okay? Is that no one can see the drawing before. So that's why it's fun. Now, if you don't have 3 people, you can do it with 2 people. One person draws, gives it to the next person, okay? And then that person gives it back. And then the first person who drew draws the end. If you're doing it by yourself, then you would just draw all 3 by yourself. But it's really fun to try to get 3 people. If you can't, that's okay. So lots to do here, so take your time with this. Video on pause, go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. It's a really interesting drawing. If you have some time, I would love for you to take a picture of it and send it to me. I can look at it and then send it over to Miss Dewar. She would be excited to see that. Okay, moving on to math. Okay, so today in math, for your activity before Happy Numbers, you are going on a scavenger hunt. Now, scavenger means that you're looking for things around your house. So let's look and see what you're looking for. Okay, first you're looking for something that's tall and heavy. Not just tall, not just heavy, tall and heavy. Okay, and then you're going to draw it and label it. Looking for something that's round, looking for something that's pointy, looking for something that's orange, looking for something that has a rectangular face. When I hear that, rectangular face, I know I'm looking for a 3-dimensional shape, because 3-dimensional shapes have faces, right? And when I hear rectangular, then I'm looking for a what? Rectangular solid. Yes, good. Okay. When you're done warming your brain with that activity, please log on to Happy Numbers, okay? That's where your true math work is. And remember, we're getting closer and closer to 1st grade, so it's really important that you log on to Happy Numbers. Video on pause, go do that, and then come back. I'm glad you're back. Moving on to expedition. Okay, so all week long, you've been working on your habitat picture. Today, you get to present it to someone in your family and teach them all about your habitat. Okay, video on pause, go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. Moving on to PE. So today in PE, you get to put on your favorite music and dance as fast as you can. You deserve it. You've had a long week of learning, so go ahead. Put that music on and go have some fun. Video on pause, go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. We are at closing circle. Now remember, today is the day that I look at all of your work and decide who gets those stars, okay? So make sure that you're on Happy Numbers, Epic, and you're showing me your work, and then that sight word quiz. Have a great weekend. Get lots of rest. Have some fun too. I will talk to you on Monday.